Hey guys, and today I'm going to be showing you some tips and a tutorial basically on Katarina. So we're going to go ahead and start a practice game. And obviously your rune so basically rune is very important on Cat. Obviously for every character there has to be a rune. So if you're playing Katarina, the rune you want to go with would be Electrocute. Some people go with Conqueror, then Triumph, then I'm pretty sure either Tenacity or Alacrity, and then Coup de Grace. And then after that, they might go Domination. But my rune goes Electrocute, Eyeball Collection. For the most part, I use Ingenious Hunter because it does a lot of critical damage if you use Hex Tech. So we're gonna go into that. So right now I'm using Ingenious Hunter. Oh, oopsie, forgot to. Then you're gonna go with Precision, Triumph, and then Coup de Grace. So you're gonna save this rune, and we're gonna select Katarina. We're just gonna go with a quick skin here. Gonna set our ward. So we're gonna enter in the game. Well, alright, so Katarina is a hard champion to play. It's very hard to play Katarina. I'm gonna show you some tips. So you are starting off as Katarina, and you are reading her champion abilities. Obviously, it's going to be quite confusing when you get into combos. So once we get into practice, which will be soon enough, I will show you how she works and her abilities. Alright guys, so we're going to auto refresh everything. We're going to add some gold, level up. Gonna max all our skills out. So, alright, here are items. So, items on Katarina are extremely important. So, her first item, you're going to need Hextech Gunblade. You're gonna need boots. And right now, for starter Katarina, you might want to follow this guide. So, you're going to get Arabidons, Hextech, boots. You might want to get this one, Landra's Torment, if you want to stay more defensive against tanks. You might want to get Banshee's Veil if you want to stay against tanks. And if you want, you can get this. This is a lot of magic penetration, so it does a lot of damage. So, what we're going to do here is go.
Minions have spawned.
You can just spam flash. It's funny. So, gonna go ahead. I'm just using her skills right now. No biggie. Alright, so let's get started. So you are playing as Cat. This little shield here is not from Katarina's skill set. Let me just make that clear here. Let's clear the air. This is from Banshee's Veil. It basically grants a spell shield that blocks an enemy ability. I'm pretty sure people who play League know how this works. So we're gonna go ahead and place a dummy down here. Dummy, whatever, practice target. And then we're gonna go on with her skills. So let's talk about Katarina's passive. Katarina's passive is Veracity. So whenever an enemy champion dies that Katarina has damaged in the last 3 seconds, her ability cooldowns are reduced by 15 seconds. So that is a really big deal, guys. So sorry, my mouse is connected for a second. Okay. It'll connect. So, yeah. Whenever an enemy champion dies, Katarina's skills are reset. Most of the time, it's reset. Because her skill cooldowns aren't really more than 15 seconds. So here's the second part to her passive. If Katarina picks up a dagger, she uses it to slash through all nearby enemies, dealing 240, well, this is my personal damage, magic damage. As you can see here, what it says, so for example, let's now, well, more about her passive. If you kill enemy champions, her ult is also reduced, but her ult is a usually 80-second cooldown. Right now it says 40 because I have a higher level. So as her level increases, her cooldown decreases. So yeah, so second part is basically just talking about how she picks up her daggers and everything. So let's talk about her Q. So basically her Q is just her throwing a dagger. So let's just go ahead. That's her Q. So you just throw a dagger at an enemy champion and it deals a lot of damage. So how this dagger works, let's go put down some more dummies. Let me just kill this thing real quick. Alright, we killed the scuttler. So as you can see here, if you have 3 targets, her daggers bounce. Her daggers always bounce to 3 targets. So, and it really doesn't matter. Sorry, that's just the bot. It really doesn't matter. I'm not sure how this works. Let's check it out. 350 units on the opposite side where it struck the first target. So basically, if I were to throw a target right now, a dagger, it will land right there. So let's talk about her W. She just basically throws up a dagger and picks it up. So her W is basically, sorry, this thing made me lag. So her W gives her movement speed. So when you throw up her W, you have movement speed when you run. Look. So really easy, simple, self-explanatory. So and it's really just 1 second. It's usually a 15-second cooldown if it's at first level. Maxed is 9 seconds. So that's pretty much what you need to know about her W. So her E. Her E is the most important skill in her skill set. Her E really determines her dagger pickups, and it does a lot of damage with combos. It can be used in many combos. So what you need to know is that once you pick up a dagger, your E cooldown will be reduced. So that is the main point of Katarina's skill set. So if you throw daggers and pick them up, her E will be reduced. So the main point of her E is for it to teleport to daggers and be used in combos, in my opinion, basically. So let's read here. Katarina dashes in the blink of an eye to a target, ally, enemy, or dagger, as you can see. If it is an enemy, Katarina strikes blah 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 magic damage. As you can see, that's mine. So otherwise, she strikes the nearest enemy in range. So picking up a dagger will reduce Shunpo's cooldown by 6 seconds. So 96% cooldown, basically. So that's really good. So Katarina can blink to any location near the target. So let's take a look here. Basically, if you use the E by itself, boom, you just teleport to someone and you automatically auto attack. So that's basically what you need to know about her E. If you throw a dagger down, you can use her E to teleport to the dagger, and it picks up the dagger and does damage. So that's basically what you need to know about that. Let's say if you want to just throw up a dagger, you pick it up. So that's how her E, well, let's say, yeah, let's just do that. And then you just teleport to it. Oh, my bad. You're gonna pick it up. Let's say you run away, you want to teleport back. You teleport back. So this is really useful for escapes. It's really useful for group battles. It's very much useful for a lot of things. So let's talk about her R. So her R, it's basically her just spinning around with daggers, but it does a lot of damage and it comes very much handy in combos. So as you can see, Katarina becomes a flurry of blades, rapidly throwing knives at 3 nearest enemy champions. reducing their healing and regeneration by 60% for 3 seconds. So this is a big deal. So if you use this in a combo, this does a lot of damage. So her R corresponding with the other abilities in her set, basically, if you kill an enemy champion, the cooldown on your R is reduced. Usually the R is, like I said earlier in this video, an 80-second cooldown. So right now it's 40 seconds, like I said, because of my level and my abilities. So her R, this is basically her R. She just spins around. Just spins around in a circle. As you can see, my R kind of looks cute because it's just a Christmas skin, as you can see here. This is one of my favorites, Sleigh Bell Cat. So let's go into combos. So one combo that's really easy is just QE. And then auto attack. One more time. QE. Auto attack. So, wow, I don't know why this is really laggy, but I'll work on that. So, that's basically one combo. You can also stay near an enemy champion. W away. E. Auto attack. So it's basically W, E, auto attack. So that's like a basic combo. You can also throw your Q and then just dash, like with E. So like it's basically QE. Watch. So, and then you can go around and then pick up the dagger. So let's see how this works. Yeah, so as you can see, that's one combo. So, and it'll really work great if you connect Hex Tech with it. But this is a more advanced combo. So if you Q and then E and then Hex Tech, it kind of looks better if it's like all together. Let me show you. So yeah, so that's how it works. So let's go into the easier combos. First we're gonna do Q, E, and then W. So we're gonna go Q, dagger, throw W up, and then auto attack. One more time. Q, E, W. As you can see, that was a little messy, but you saw that I throw up the W right after I dash to my Q dagger. So that's one combo. So another one you can do is E, W, Q, E, if you want to be more aggressive and pushy in lane. So, excuse me, let me just show you how this one works. E, W, Q, and then E. One more time. E, W, Q, E. It's a little fast. Let me do one more slowly. E, W, Q, E. So that is a very aggressive pushing combo. So I usually use this combo and it works about 70 to 80% of the time in lane. You have a better chance of winning. It depends who you're going against. So you need to be careful against people going mid lane like Set, for example, which is a very new champion and one of the hardest opponents against Katarina. So people, oh my goodness, let's just go kill this Shyvana real quick. So, alright, we're going against Shyvana here. I'm obviously going to do a lot of damage because my items, so we're gonna use this combo. Oh, shoot. So yeah, that's just, that's just me being me. So, let's demonstrate the combo on multiple people. So we're gonna add our R on our combos. So we're gonna start with Q, E, and then W, and then we're gonna insert our R right after. So you want to make sure, like, when you go in, to put your W before the R, because you cannot use your R and put W. It cancels your R automatically. So let's go ahead. So Q, E, W, and then R. One more time. Q, E, W, R. So that is one combo. If you want to stay more aggressive, let's say you're targeting one person that you want to kill first because her cooldowns are reduced when you kill someone. So if you want to kill someone first, boom, 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 you kill that person, you Q, then you E into the crowd and ult. So that's that. Let's try it one more time. Like, boom, you're getting this person, E, W, Q, and then boom, R. So as you can see, her R does a lot of damage. It is very strong, and it comes very much in handy with crowds and dealing with people. Dealing with people, I'm gonna go kill this Shyvana again because why not? So, yeah. So I'm gonna EWQ to her. Alright, so basically, I'm gonna show you the more advanced combos. So, like I showed you earlier, you're gonna Q and then E. And you can go to your targets and just walk straight to your Q like it was there. So let me show you one more time. Or the main combo would be just QE auto attack. So yeah, as you can see, that was one combo. QE auto attack. So then you can also do QE then Hextech Gunblade. So you just go Q E Hextech. That does a lot of damage, I'm telling you right now. As you can see, that is the total damage done right there. It tells you right there. If you want, you can do a R combo with it. So for example, and then you can pick up your dagger right after, but that's not really that useful in battles in my opinion. So that's pretty much it for this cat tutorial. Time to wrap up. So guys, if you're a cat main, really focus on these combos. They're really crucial to cat. It's really important to learn her passive. When it comes to items, it's really not that hard to figure out what items you need to buy. Of course, you can look at the guide here, but if you are going against tanks, you need to, well, I choose different runes. So for example, I would choose Electrocute and then Resolve, because I'm going against a tank and I need to defend myself more. I choose items that are more defensive, like these, to go against tanks, but that's not the case. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. This is a tutorial on how to learn cat. Thank you very much.